nobody fucking with me, nigga. 'Cause I got 'em. Ain't nobody fucking with me. Ain't nobody fucking with me. 'Cause I got 'em. Ain't nobody fucking with me. Ain't nobody fucking with me. Ain't nobody fucking with me. 'Cause I got 'em. Ain't nobody fucking with me.
Welcome back, Best Uni Crew. It's your girl. So today we're going to be making this little money checkbook for my sweet thing because her birthday is Tuesday, honey. She will be 14 years old. Let us see it. Nothing happened, y'all. If you'd like to see how it was made, stick around. Okay, things you will need to make the checkbook. You're going to need some money, honey. You can do photo paper, you can do copy paper, you can do cardstock, you can do whatever. Now this thing here I got from work came out of like some paper. This is like almost like a cardboard or something like that. So, you know, you can just use this little bit piece because you're going to put it inside to like make it a little sturdier. And you would need some rubber glue. You can get this from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, wherever. No more than like $3. The photo paper came from Dollar Tree. Like I said, this was just something from work. So, what we're going to do with the photo paper, we're going to put it in our sublimation printer. A lot of y'all seen that video where I did photo paper. I made a card or something. And I printed it out directly from my Epson 2720. And I converted it over to a sublimation printer. So, I bought an Epson 2720 and I converted it. It didn't come sublimation or nothing like that. I had to buy sublimation ink to put in the printer. So we're going to stick this over here in my printer. Y'all, that's my printer. So I'm going to push print on this design that I just designed. So I'm going to push print. Oh no. We don't have to flip it horizontal or nothing like that because we're not putting it on clothing. So okay. We'll make sure everything looks good. I'm going to turn my bleed off. And I'm just going to print. So we got to make sure it goes to the right printer. It says the Epson EcoTank 2720. I'm going to push print. And it's going to print from that printer over there. Okay, our design is through printing. As you can see, the colors look very dull. They don't look as vibrant or nothing, but they still look good, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to take it over to the heat press and we're going to heat the paper up. So I'm going to put paper down over it. You see, it's kind of just like it wanted to do a little something, but it still look dull. You see how dull that look? Yeah. I'm going to put a little paper on it. My heat press is like 317. So, I mean, like, just a couple of seconds just to give it a little color. About 6 seconds. Look at that. Looks a whole lot different, don't it? Run that tape back. You see it, baby. Don't act like you don't see it. That color popping. So, right now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut this out. I could let the Cricut do it, but I mean, like, it's just going around pretty much. So I'm just gonna cut. Okay. And all I'm going to do is cut a little of this out. And this is going to go on the inside just for the cash can have something to sit on. Don't need it to be like super big. It just needed to be, I'm going to just put it like a money bill here. And I'm just going to cut. Try to get it even. Because you know your girl can't see, honey. Trying to cut a straight line. Okay. Okay. So I say 6, about like a 6 width. Let me see how much money is. The money is 6 width, probably like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 2.6 width or 2.7 at the most. But you can always Google and find out, you know. So I need it to be even because I'm gonna have to glue the top part. And it's hard. Try it this way. Just need the top to be even with the money some kind of way. So we just need it to be even up top. We ain't really worried about the bottom or none of that good stuff. We're gonna glue this down with it, okay? Okay. We'll sit that over to the side. Now what you have to do, you can put your 5s on top, you can put your good money on the bottom. You can iron, you can get an iron and iron your money. So you get your rubber glue. You gotta have some paper clips or something to hold the money together. And then you glue it. Okay. So you want to make sure everything's lined up. You can turn it all the same way. Make sure all your money turned the same way if you want to. So you just want to make sure you get it even. So I would say iron it. Like you want it to be super straight and slick. Not bending or nothing like that. Make sure the top is lined up just perfect. So put a paper clip on this end. Try to get it as even as possible. Put a paper clip on this. On each end you put a paper clip. But you gotta make sure it's even. Like it need to be even across. Like all of it. So the money all together like that. I forgot to add the little backing to it. So you gotta get the backing. Make sure it's even. You want it to be even with that backing. Because you're going to glue all that. So just try your best to get it even as possible. But you want it all the way at the top wherever you're going to have that backing. Because that backing is part of it. Get your paper clips. Okay. Right here. Okay. See how that look? You gotta make sure all your money is even and straight. You're lining up together. You gotta hold it as you put the glue too though, because you want it to be flat like this as you're gluing it. So I'm gonna put the glue. Got it everywhere, honey. So you're just gonna hold it down here, like squeezing it here. And this is real money. You gotta squeeze it, and just rub some glue on here. Don't do too much your first coat because it takes longer to dry it in. And I don't want it to take forever to dry. So just keep on holding it together. So after you do that, you'll move your paper clips up some to try to get it to squeeze a certain area. I wouldn't recommend a lot of like putting it like this. So let me show you what I do. I put it under my heat press. My heat press is like on still, but like right here. I just kind of smash it down. You see? It smash it like that. Now you don't have to do that. You can do it some other kind of way. I usually put it all the way under there, but since I had it on, I'm like, you know, let it cool off first. Okay, so we're doing another coat. As you can see, it's not all the way closed. So we want to make sure it's closed. It's kind of flat, but it ain't all the way flat. So you just want to keep letting it get smashed together. And you're going to add more glue. Like I said, don't do too much because it'll take it too long to dry. And you don't want that. So again, I'm going to put some of the glue right here. Uh-oh. You see? Trying to get it like kind of thick on that cardboard though. I usually don't do no more than like 2 coats. I mean, like you don't want it to be too tough where it can't come apart. So you can do paper clips or all that, but like I said, I'm gonna put it back under my heat press and I'm gonna let it dry. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. You see it? It's not completely dry, it's still kind of a little sticky, but it's like not super wet, but yeah. I'm gonna use some double-sided tape. So we gotta find out how it bend, where we should bend it at, all that good stuff. I'll go ahead and take these off. So you got your money, honey. So you fold this over. Let's see. You can try to get it even as you want. So you do something like this. Some people like to make it look like a checkbook for real, like with the, it's gonna put another little piece there to make it real thick. I'm not, so get my double-sided tape. You can get double-sided tape from anywhere. Dollar Tree is where I got this from. And it look like I'm out. Oh goodness. So I'm just gonna put some on each side. Maybe a little down here. Make sure I get it even, because once I put it down, it's a wrap. So, okay. So just make sure I get it down where I need it to be. And then voila. This is my little checkbook. Now I can't cut the excess paper. I just left it there because I didn't know how it was gonna look. But this is my checkbook. My money book. And I put the little $40 sign there. So once you open it, this is what it looks like. Y'all can put a little message. You can design it any way you want. This was like a little quick, easy way. Some people like them real sturdy and they do double-sided cardstock. And you can put a little message up in here with like more cardstock. So what she do is she'll just go like this and rip it off. Now I'm gonna just leave that one in there. But as you can see, it comes straight out, no problem. And then I'm gonna just leave that one on top. Try to put a little glue there just to put it back in there so she won't lose it. But yeah, you rub the little excess glue that got on it off. It comes straight off. It's just a rubber glue. It don't hurt nothing. It's still spendable. So, you see it? A little backing and everything. Hold it up. So y'all comment, like, and subscribe. Tell me what y'all think. What y'all think I should have did different. Do y'all like the idea? And y'all have a blessed one. I'm trying to get y'all at the light. Y'all have a great day.